If you're autistic, ADHD or neurodivergent and you really struggle when somebody asks you to give them the key bits of information, the top highlights, the bits they need to know, then this video is for you. So I'm Nikki Butler, also known as the Autistic Joyologist, and I was diagnosed autistic and ADHD in my mid-40s. And what I've realised is I have always struggled to pick out the important pieces of information. And I noticed it none more so than when I was in my corporate career. So I wasn't diagnosed at the time, but I remember on so many of occasions that my managers would say to me, just give me the highlights, just give me the information that I need to know. And what I realise now is that my neurodivergent brain couldn't pick out what information was important to my manager or to the senior management team. And I would give all of the information, as much detail as I had and possibly could. And I used to think that if I just said it really quickly, that it wouldn't take up as much time, but that they could then pick out what they needed to know. And I still struggle with that to this day. And that's something very much with my ADHD, that when I'm thinking about filtering the information, trying to work out what is important in the moment, that's incredibly difficult for me to do. And I wonder if you've experienced that as well. How do you deal with, if somebody says to you, just give me the really important bits of information or just give me the top highlights, how do you deal with that in the moment? So what I've actually come to realise is I can't. If I'm put on the spot and there's a topic that I'm discussing with somebody and they want to know the key pieces of information, I now accept that I'm not able to filter information in a way that means I give that specific person only the information that I believe they need to know, because I don't know what they need to know. And if that's something that you experience, maybe you'd like to try this. I would usually say to somebody, can I come back to you? I need to give that some thought. I will follow up with you and let you have the information that I believe is going to be critical for you. And then what I can do is come away and sit and think about what is the purpose of the information that I'm sharing. So I think about who I'm giving the information to, the reason I'm sharing the information, and then I will try and pick out usually 3 to 5 pieces of information that I believe will be useful for them. And I always add a note that says, if you need anything further, please let me know. There are still occasions where I share information that is totally irrelevant to what they want, and I miss things out that they would like. But at least if I have time to reflect, I'm more likely to go in the right direction, and I can give them the opportunity to come back and ask me if they need any more information. I'd love to know how you deal with that, because I really feel that that's a struggle, and I've spoken to so many other neurodivergent women that also find this challenging, find it quite stressful to try and pick out the information that is considered important to somebody else, because it's very difficult to work out what will that person find the most useful. So if you've got any tips that you can share, please do, because I think the more that we can support each other and share some of these challenges, the more we can normalise some of the experiences that we have and take away the shame or the embarrassment or the frustrations, because we can share these different tools and techniques and ways of doing things and just normalise that picking out the important facts to share with other people is not easy. Pop your comments below, reach out on any of my socials, or you can email me directly, hello@autisticjoyologist.co.uk. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you very soon.